Howdy neighbors. So a little late to the game with this one, but better late than never. The RX-23. I completely avoided the 200S. I wasn't really that interested in it because I had the 200 and it worked just fine and I was beating it up and it kept working. I saw this come out, didn't really, I was like, I'll get it later, get it later, get it later. Later finally came. I was at Queens Vapes over here on Myrtle Avenue in Queens, if you guys are familiar. Picked it up over there with my new friend Sammy, and I've discovered a whole new love for the RX after this one. So, what are the major upgrades from this one to this one first? Besides the much larger screen that you can see right there, it measures it at whopping 0.96, the new one, almost an inch. So, you know, much bigger. I forget how much this is. This is puny. This is nice and bright. OLED. The contact pin. It's a 510 contact pin. Stainless steel. See what I have to do? I've had problems with certain tanks. I want to fit that on. I got to push it, squeeze it, then it rubs the top. Then you have things that look like that. Your paint is a mess. This one, I'm assuming the paint is going to rub off eventually, but with the new improved connector, boom. I don't have to jam it down. I don't have to do anything. I could squeeze it down if I want, but this one has a wiggle room no matter what. So that was a big improvement. My new favorite thing with this, the 2.3, it's a little convertible. You got a little spring-loaded button down here next to your vent hole. You just pop that. You got your 2 batteries, and you got your battery stays in the cover. This was the huge one for me. They give you a blank plate. The blank plate now, and I still haven't mastered getting this on, but you slide your plate in, boom, now you have, it's spring-loaded, now you have a completely different setup. It is much more compact. You have the nice 2 battery setup, the two 18650s. So if you don't need bulk, you don't have bulk, which I enjoy thoroughly. And it's pretty simple. Just a click of that, that'll pop right out. It will not fire when this is off. It will not complete your circuit connection, so it cannot fire while this is off. You got your little hooks here, you can see. I will zoom in so I can show you all the little features on it. But you basically hook it through the top. Oh, I'm upside down. I'm not paying attention. Upside down, you hook it in the little holes as best you can, and you squeeze. That's it. I guess I have mastered it. So the functions are the same. I'm going to run through them quick later. First, I want to tell you what this thing comes with. It measures in at a whopping, I don't know how you measure this thing. It's 3.5 by 2 by 1.5 with the 3 battery, and 3.5 by 3/8 by 1.5 with the 2 battery. I don't know how you really measure this thing, but that's the official measurements. And of course, it supports nickel, titanium, stainless steel 316, and your 3 TCR modes. I think it's 3 or 2. You got your temperature control, TCR modes, and your variable wattage, of course. With the 2 batteries, out of the box, if it's not firmware, it has a firmware upgrade. I did already. If you have 2 batteries in it, it's only going to go up to 150. If you have 3, it'll go up to 200 with your upgraded firmware. The 2 batteries will now go up to 200, and the 3 battery, when you have it in 3 battery mode, it will go up to 250. So for you heavy vapors, got you covered. So me being the non-temperature person that I am, I tried out at a friend's house some other coils. I tried out stainless steel and I tried out nickel, and it worked fine on temperature mode. So I'm basically a wattage vapor exclusively, so I will pick up something in the future to test mods so I can show you on the camera. But I really like this thing. We're not going to dive up close just yet to show you everything. I really like this thing. I've been using it mostly in 2 battery mode because I take it to work. This to work goes with my 3 batteries. This at home with my 2. You know, it's usually the opposite. Most people use the 3 at home, take the 2 out. You know, I need a lot of power when I'm at work in case I end up getting stuck late. So, as always, they recommend an external charger for this. They don't recommend charging it internally. It has the same micro USB port that the original had. So, and make sure, for the love of Christ, if you don't know this, you gotta have matching batteries. Exactly the same batteries, 3 of them. 3 batteries if you're gonna use the 3. Matching. If it's gonna be 2 batteries, 2 matching batteries. Don't be stupid. Safety. Has reverse polarity protection, heat dissipation design, low voltage protection. Has every safety feature you can imagine on it, which I couldn't even fit it all on my little board here. But if you want to watch my original video, has the same ones, so you're not going to miss anything. I'm vaping this at about 100, so. Now just to get down to the nitty gritty with your firmware. Your temperature control is going to read it at 0.05 to 1.5 ohm. Your variable wattage will read it at 0.1 to a 3.5 ohm. Your temp range is 1 to 315 in Celsius, 2 to 6 Fahrenheit. So, basically the same as most other mods. You have your micro USB port. They give you a cable. I'll show you what's in the box, so you can hook it up right to your computer and download your firmware as soon as you get it. So you don't have to worry. The OLED screen, it does support custom logos, so if you have a custom logo you want to put in there, feel free. It'll be there when you plug it into your computer. It'll give you the option. So, the spring is a lockable connection. So, I'm not going to spend a half hour breaking this thing down to the fucking bolts. So, I just want to show you guys. I'm going to zoom out. Show you guys. You can see right there. 3 clicks gets you out of trouble. Into your modes. The right button will switch you, depending on what you are. That button, we'll just call it that button, will flick you through your temperature control, your TCR, and your variable wattage modes. If you want to change something, see that? You want to change that from your amps, you can change that. They have a puff counter and a timer. You can go over to your battery. You can change that from your battery to an actual percentage. But you cannot lock your ohms on your coil. You would have to go. If you want to go into any of the temperature ones, feel free. It'll do the same thing. If you go down to your ohms, you can lock that. So that's the nitty gritty on the control. It's pretty basic, as you can see. Oh, TCR 1. That's it. 1 TCR. That's all you're getting. Suck it up, kiddies. If you hold these 2 buttons, stealth on, stealth off. If you hold these 2 buttons, you can get to your logo on or off. You can set your preheat power and your timer. That's it. You want to get back to your home screen? Power button. Simple, quick control button. Can't go wrong. I don't want to keep you here for 7 hours. So, as far as the comparison, I do like the 2.3 much better. It is a hair taller, as you can see, but same exact design. You got vent holes over here, down there, and on the other side. So, as far as now usability, I really like this thing. I don't know if any of you guys, I'm sure some of you have probably a 200S at least by now. I don't know if any of you guys held on to your 200. If you're looking to upgrade, I think this is worth the money. I think it's most places 40 to 45 bucks if you go online. I spent a lot more because I bought it in the store, and sometimes I do buy shit in the vape shop. Especially when you're sitting there talking to the guy for an hour and you feel bad. It's like, shit, I kind of got to buy something. So that's a breakdown. That is the under 10-minute fucking review for the RX-23. I think mine was 75 bucks in the store, but you pay the markup because it is brick and mortar, so you got to support these guys a little bit. And I go there for coils sometimes. He carries like the TFV shit, so it's a good store. For me, it's a good store. He carries a lot of tank stuff. I like tanky stuff. So that's it, guys. I kept it under 10 minutes. I kept my promise to myself. And if you're looking for an upgrade to your RX, I would say this is a pretty good. This is a pretty good upgrade just because of the the 2.3. If it was the S, I don't think I'd be as jazzed up because, I don't even know what the S offers more, but it might just be this package with, for this, the upgrade for this could be probably this package. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it because I wasn't interested at the time. So, as usual, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And appreciate the support, guys. And I'll be sure to post this on my social medias. You can follow me there too. Thank you.